I'm an American first. It's not about what the R's think or what the D's think or the independents or the Tea Partiers think. It's about what's best for America. And that's why I went to Washington. And I've been criticized by some because I'm not Republican enough. And I've been criticized by others because I'm not, center enough or maybe too far the other direction on a given subject. But the fact is, I went up there to do what I think is right for America because that's the way I've always been brought up. It defines my military service, it defines my service as a mayor, and it's what's going to define my service in Congress. And I didn't go up there with the expressed intent of getting reelected. That was not my first priority. My first priority was to do what I think is right for our country. I'll let reelection take care of itself. And if what I do is not good enough, or if somebody else can do it better, then I believe, I'm a purist in the political sense, I believe those kinds of things will take care of themselves. So we got together as a conference and we're talking about how do we fix the known problems of our country. And let me tell you what the single biggest topic in Washington is right now. And it's the single biggest topic as you go around the coffee shops in Northwest Arkansas. It's what are those guys going to do about the debt ceiling? And the debt ceiling is part of the end game of a whole lot of other things that have contributed to it. And one of those subjects is what we're going to talk about here today. And I'm happy to do it. I kind of feel like Daniel at the lion's den, but I feel like it needs to be, that discussion needs to take place. So the way I've chosen to start the process is to hand out a little quiz, 16-question quiz, and I hope you've had time to take it, and I hope you've given a little thought to it. And then my hope is when we go over the results here in just a minute, the answers, you grade your own paper, or if you want to have your neighbor grade the papers to kind of brag on how smart you are, then you should simply do that. But let's just go to the key and let's see how we did, and we'll talk about some of these. First question out there. Maybe it would help if I got my quiz out, and so we can follow along. First question is, at what percentages are all these programs? And I'm not going to ask for a show of hands, but you can see that healthcare spending, that is the combination of what we spend on Medicare and Medicaid, is the single biggest expense in the federal government. That's question number one. And now mark your